This is problem 5.1.87 from My Math Lab. Notice they gave us f of x and f inverse of x. They want us to show that they are indeed inverses of one another by using the composition of functions. In order to do this, you have to go both directions, and they both have to equal x. And I'm not talking negative x, but just boring x. So when you do this, you want to start back here. Take what's ever back here, so in this case it's f of x, and I'm going to plug that into f inverse of x, okay? So take f of x, that's entire function right here, and plug it into the other one wherever you see an x. I only have one x. If there were two x's, you'd have to plug it into both spots, okay? But there's only one x. So I'm going to take this entire function. So I'm going to do 9, and I'll just do it right here. But instead of the boring x, I'm going to do 8/9 x plus 1. Notice that it says minus 9 all over 8. So I'm going to do minus 9 all over 8. Okay. Now, before you do anything, especially on your test, because you want to make sure you show your work, make sure you simplify the numerator first. So distribute your 9 in. You can see here 9 and these 9s will cancel. So I'd have an 8x. 9 times 1 is 9. Again, simplify your numerator. 9 minus 9 is gone. So I have 8x over 8, which equals boring x. And I'm like, yay, because that's what I wanted. Okay? Sometimes you'll get that, sometimes you won't. If they're true inverses, you will always get boring x on both directions. Okay, now I'm going to go the other direction. This says to start with the inverse function. That's this guy right here. So I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to put him in everywhere I see an x. Thankfully, there's only one x, so that's where I'm going to plug him in. So I'm going to get 8/9, but instead of that boring x, I'm going to plug in my entire function. And then it says plus 1, so don't forget the plus 1. Okay? So, right here, notice my 8's cancel. Right here, if I would factor out a 9, hopefully you see I get x minus 1 right there, so my 9's would cancel. So I'm left with x minus 1 plus 1. 1's cancel, so I get boring x. So are these inverses of one another? Yes, indeed they are.